Hello everyone, welcome to Readings by Rev Marie. Today I am doing something a little different. It is a reading, it's a 4-card reading, general reading. And I've used the gilded Rev Marie, Lenormand. It's a type of tarot, it is and it isn't, but anyway, here it goes. See what's in store for you today. This is the dog, or the 10 of hearts if you play cards. So the dog, what it means. A dog, when you think of a dog, you think of friendship, right? Loyalty. So that's what this card stands for. And protection, trust, support, reliance. So it's also important in this type of reading. I'm going to look later at the other cards around, but depending what the other cards around, we'll have an additional meaning. But this dog can also signify a close friend, okay, in a reading. So someone in your entourage, in your circle of friends, someone who is trustworthy. And it brings a sense of loyalty and faith to the cards that I'm going to pull around, all right? So we'll see if it's any specific card that comes around, but you do have somebody that is trustworthy. It could be even a counselor if you're seeking some kind of help, learning how to cope with things. Sometimes it could even relate to your own pet or a best friend. So keep that in mind. And the second card, lilies, beautiful lilies. And lilies represent calm, peace, serenity. So it also can represent your parents or elders that show up under this symbol. And it brings wisdom and experience. This card signifies long-term relationships or even ancestry. So the lily, if you look at this particular card here, it's just, pure, simple, nature. You've got, sometimes it can also suggest there's a range of excitement around you, or the absence of that excitement. So clear, calm card. And it reflects so many different interpretations depending on what the cards are around. So that's why. But this is definitely, a really nice card of calmness, and doesn't represent death, although a lot of cards sometimes they say about that, but it isn't. It's the King of Hearts, King of Spades in regular cards. Third card is the 6. So you see the clouds, and the clouds represent a dark, it's dark on one side and kind of light on the other. So sometimes it could be conflicts that you're having, or you're having some doubts. You're not sure, what to make out of things. You're doubting yourself perhaps, or doubting your decision. Cannot see clearly because of the clouds, right? It kind of blocks your perception. If you want to see through the cloud, you can't. It's kind of confusing. But one thing that it does promise for sure is it will pass. Like anything else in the universe or world or our planet, everything changes. Because the sun always shines after a storm, right? When you think the dark clouds are coming in, yeah, but they don't stay. So this also symbolizes foreboding and change, which I mentioned. Change, whether it's positive or could be negative, it's expressed by the direction of the cloud faces. And the ascending birds on the right side of the card and the glorious breakthrough through the sun will promise liberation from uncertainty. So doubts everything will become clear for you. Sometimes the card is also a warning that it's obscuring a certain truth. Sometimes it's a lack of clarity in regards to a situation. Something needs to be revealed, and a revelation may be in the offing. When you look at the card and you look at the lower corner, you see that there's lightning striking the tree. So it's definitely a card of uncertainty and confusion. But in some system of this Lenormand reading, the bright and the dark edges of the card tells us the confusion is before or behind us. Well, if I look to the left, for me, I think it's past. It's just recently passed. Because if it's above us, it's one thing. If it's below us, and the card, the way I looked at it and the way it is, it's on the left. There's a lot of advanced reading with more cards, but this is the gist of it. So this too shall pass. And the last card, number 12. Look at the beautiful owl. Number 12 signifies, well, birds, whether it's an owl or any birds. Birds are messengers. They bring messages. So you could be receiving a phone call soon, or you know, something about maybe a test that you'll have to do. Could be a date. They communicate usually in meetings, could be an interview, and the birds like to negotiate. Could be a partner, a mate, partner. It could be a sibling. Definitely couples, you got two, so definitely between two people there's going to be a phone call or a meeting or some discussions of some kind. Sometimes you have to be careful. It can be gossip. Sometimes it could be passing of information that's positive or even kind, but it depends, right? You never know. So unless it's good, that's good. But if it's not true and it's not necessary, sometimes keep those things to ourselves, right? Many voices together are louder than one, right? That's the modern view. Crowdsourcing, mass communication can be simple as an announcement that travels really quickly or distributed widely, especially when with the Rider card, but we don't have the card Rider 1. But this definitely, phone call, messages of any kinds, definitely something to look forward. That's the language of the birds. So, hope you make sense of this reading, but that's the Lenormand tarot, which is not really a tarot, but it is. It's a combination, I think, tarot and the regular cards. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it for you. Have a blessed day.